Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada for the inaugural Fall Classic. Beautiful race here at the Las Vegas Speedrome on a beautiful Sunday here in December. This is Dave Sullivan. I'll be your track commentator, giving you lap-by-lap, blow-by action here, brought to you by RNS Video. Here in the B Trophy Dash, 6 laps. Number 88 would be Jerry Pitts out of Bakersfield, California. Number 2 car, a 79 Camaro from Canyon Country, Mr. Carl Lux. Number 10, he's in the 1985 Firebird, also from Canyon Country, Rod Johnson. Number 99, he's from Lakeside, California, a fine gentleman, Mr. Mark Morris. In a beautiful number 67 machine, right from hometown here, Las Vegas, Nevada, Mr. Jimmy Sanderson. And number 6W, sponsored by Snap, Mr. Don Williams. Once again, be 6 laps here to B Trophy Dash, running for a little medal and a lot of pride and glory out there. And a beautiful little overcast day here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as the car's getting ready to go here, getting a little warm up, make sure everything is right here. The first Open Comp Classic here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Number 2, number 99, down the back straightaway as they're getting paired off, looking pretty good as they enter turn number 3. Once again, B Trophy Dash, here they go, very tight, into turn number 4. He cuts them loose, down the front straightaway they go. Number 67, Jimmy Sanderson is your early leader. Whoa, a little inside action there. Number 99 down to the inside of turn number 1, gets down to the back of the pack. Number 10 jumps in the second place position, and that of course is Mr. Rod Johnson, getting a little tight there in turn number 4. Whoa, number 67 getting a little sideways there, hangs on to it very nicely. He knows he's got some pressure coming his way. The pack looking very good. That's Don Williams, number 6W. Sponsored by Snap there in third, and once again he's got some company. It's going to be all day long. Fourth place rider coming up strong on into turn number 4. The driver's very tight packed in the front straightaway to go. Your leader still number 67, Jimmy Sanderson, to go any given way. Just 6 laps for the Trophy Dash here in the B Trophy Dash. Number 67, number 10, and looks like number 99 on the outside wall, coming up on the outside in turn number 3 and 4, looking for second place. Whoa, a little fiberglass touching there between your first and second place drivers. Number 10 looking for that inside line there, Rod Johnson from Canyon Country. He's bound and determined to win this Trophy Dash. Started the day off right. Number 67 still out in the front. Number 99 in good contention there. Mark Morris, once again, high on the outside, where he likes to be. Number 10 in second place here in turn number 3 they go, coming up on your leader now. No change on your leaderboard. Fourth place rider coming down low, moving into the third place now here in the first turn. Number 10, that's 6W, Don Williams, moving up in the third position, and right on the backside of number 10, Rod Johnson. Whoa, your leader gets a little sideways, gets a little push and shove here on the final lap, and it's number 10 going across the finish line first, Rod Johnson from Canyon Country, as he comes down into the victory circle. Whoa, a little controversy there in the fourth turn, as we have to see what happens here. There was a little question here, and I'm sure they'll be discussing this one to see who is the official winner. The unofficial winner at this time, once again, number 10 from Canyon Country in the 1985 Firebird, Rod Johnson. As he gets out his automobile, here's some slow-mo action for you. That's number 99, Morris on the outside. That's Williams, 6W. And then number 10, Rod Johnson, as they come into the back straightaway. Number 99 out of the picture, Mark Morris now at this time, and it's number 6W we got our eyes on at this time, Don Williams, as he comes up close into turn number 3, right up on Rod Johnson. Now Johnson coming up in your leader now, number 67, Jimmy Sanderson. There's the contact made, and as you can see, number 6W, Don Williams gives a push and shove to number 10. 67 sliding out there. Sanderson, you know he's disappointed about that. Another slow-mo retake here. And there's your leader, number 67, Jimmy Sanderson, here in the final lap of the B Trophy Dash. Only 6 laps, and what a finish. I tell you what, don't ever take your eyes off the track. You can miss something. Number 67 is in the turn number 3 and 4. There's number 10, Johnson, the unofficial winner at this time. On the inside, there's the contact, and number 67, Jimmy Sanderson, out of the race, and it is official, number 10, Rod Johnson, the winner of the B Trophy Dash. Highly controversial, but they ruled it out, and I do believe it was number 6W, Don Williams, in the fracas in 3rd place. Here in the A Trophy Dash, that's number 5 from Bakersfield, California, Jim Thirdkettle. Number 12 from Riverside, California, he's in a 1986 Trans Am, Larry Lord from Larry Lord Racing Enterprises. In the McDonald's machine, number 98X will be Ron Esau from El Cajon, California. Thirdkettle, actually from Selmar, California, number 98, 2 98s in this one. This will be the man from Las Vegas, Nevada, Randy Swalwell. Number 4 in our sponsor Sunkist here today, he's actually from Las Vegas, Nevada, be Dick Cobb. And number 17 from Eureka, California, 1985 Firebird, Randy Olson. And we're set to go here. 6 laps again in the A Trophy Dash. There's a Dick Cobb, number 4. In the 85 Firebird, he's a 2nd in points right now at Mesa Marin in Bakersfield, California. And of course, Jim Thirdkettle just wins all over the place, and he's also in this Trophy Dash. As they get them lined up, get them ready to go here, make sure everything's tight. We have to have a good formation, or your starter, Ron, will not let them go. That's number 17 there on the inside from Eureka, California, Randy Olson. He's got the pole position, the place you always want to be to start the race. They're looking very tight, speed accelerating, looking for the green flag. Let's see if he gives it to him. Looks good to me. Into turn number 1 they go. 6 drivers, 6 fantastic drivers, jamming out of turn number 2. It's got to be number 98 out there into the early lead. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, you're not going to get them much tighter than that. Out of turn number 4, number 17 slips into the 2nd position, Randy Olson. Number 98 still out in the front runner position. Whoa, paired up tight here in the 4th turn for 2nd and 3rd, and a lot of fiberglass contact there in turn number 4. That's number 98 Esau making his way into 2nd place. The other number 98 from Las Vegas, Nevada, got to be a hometown favorite, Randy Swalwell, out there with nobody around him, no pressure, and he has got that throttle down, and he is jamming down the front straightaway. Thirdkettle back in the pack at this time. There's 3rd, 4th, and 5th place looks like as they come down the back straightaway. Dick Cobb there in the Sunkist car. 1, 2, and 3 breaking off the pack just a little bit. Dick Cobb, Thirdkettle, and number 12, which is Larry Lord, there for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Paired up there for lead. 2 number 98s looking for the number 1 position as Esau down low on the inside. Oh, he takes it away from the other 98 machine, Randy Swalwell. Swalwell dropping back in the pack there with number 17 from Eureka, California, Randy Olson. And here comes the rest of the pack. Boy, I tell you what, anyone can take this, but it's going to be number 98, Ron Esau from El Cajon, California. Number 98 here in the beautifully prepared car there. You can see some of his fine sponsors as he's going to try to get out of his machine, take home some metal there, and that's another fine way to start a day of racing here in Las Vegas, Nevada. The inaugural Fall Classic, the first one here at the Las Vegas Speedrome, of course sponsored by Sunkist, the 7-Up people there in North Las Vegas. We'll see these riders again in the main events. We have the B main and the A main coming your way here in just a few short minutes. And Ron, he's looking over his car, making sure everything is okay here for the main event. Here we are in the B main. Three cars be racing 35 laps. Number 76, Mr. Bill Clark from San Bernardino. In the red and white car here, number 21X, that's Al Nooner, and what is your hometown favorite from Las Vegas, Nevada. He didn't have to go far to race today, and I know he enjoys that. These guys are on the road all year long. Number 1 from Westminster, California, Barry Linster. Number 99X, Walt Wintley, and again from Las Vegas, Nevada. B main event, 35 laps, 23 cars, qualifying. Many more coming today, but many more sitting on the sidelines as we're picking just 23 fastest. And once again, the first and second place finishers will go to the A main, give them a chance to win double money here today in Las Vegas. Number 25, that's Bud Shinley from Las Vegas. Number 68, number 88, there we go, is Jim Cant from Canyon Country. Number 12, cars, goes to Danny Kemp from Las Vegas. And number 25, from Bakersfield, California, Randy Moore. Our starter, Ron Esau, with number 13, number 18, Bob Courtney. Car number 20, from Downey, California, Jim Binder. Number 77, that's Mr. David Scheidecker. He's sitting in the car. He's ready to race, man. Let's get going. Number 112, Charlie Price, another driver ready to go. Number 83, in the B main event today, that's Butch McIntosh. Number 88, Jerry Pitts. Number 93, Dennis Andrews. Number 29, Fabian Bay. Number 48, Wally Pettingill. And in the number 99 car, Mr. Mark Morris, we saw him in the Trophy Dash. Number 10, Rod Johnson, and there is the winner of the B Trophy Dash from Canyon Country. Coming up here in the number 41 car, Mr. Bob Bunch, and number 2, Carl Lux. Number 67, Jimmy Sanderson, and number 6W will be Don Williams here, starting out in the front of the pack. Once again, our starter having a very busy day, a very important man on the track, Ron Esau, has done a fantastic job so far. He really knows his position there in the tower. He keeps things very, very straight. And I tell you what, Ron will not let you start until he likes it. And we will not bug him until he likes it. It's just as simple as that. He controls the race at this time. We got them lined up. And once again, they're going to go around a few laps here, get their tires nice and hot, get some good traction going. There's number 6W, Don Williams again. Number 8, Pitts. Number 99, Mark Morris. And then the rest of the pack following. There's number 71 and the outside riders going on at this time. In turn number 1, once again, getting ready here for the B main in Las Vegas, Nevada, the inaugural Fall Classic sponsored by Sunkist. Today's video presentation brought to you by R&S Video out of Bakersfield, California. You can see them at all the big events, all the small events. They'll do anything. Once again, this is the first race of its kind here at the Las Vegas Speedrome, and it's a pleasure to have you all here with us here today. Once again, the B main, 23 starters, and we hope all of them finish. They look tight. They're coming out of turn number 4, and we'll see what the starter says. We've got a green flag. We're ready to race here. The B main 35 hot and grueling laps, and we're going to see what happens. The driver on the outside, he took the early lead, but once again they'll be jockeying for positions. They come into turn number 3, and look at second, third, fourth, and fifth. I tell you what, you couldn't get a stick in between those guys. It's incredible. These guys are really got some good speed going down here, some good fast qualifying time here in the B main event. Into lap number 2, and your leader pulling off a nice lead, working in the third turn, and into the fourth turn they go. These drivers have a long way to go, 35 laps, and we'll see what happens as the laps go. Whoa, we got a first spin out there in the B main event. That should pull out the yellow, and I do believe that's number 41, Bob Bunch. Bunch are spinning out in turn number 2. Looks like we're set, ready to go here. And the debris has been cleared, the track is clear, and we're ready for another restart. B main event. Number 6W, Don Williams, is the early leader at this time, but once again he's got company all around him as everybody wants in his position. Number 99, Morris on the outside. In slips into the second place, and it's a good battle going for third, fourth, and fifth. Whoa, a little slip and slide in action into turn number 4, but everyone comes out clean. Carl Lux jamming down that front straightaway. Lux looking very fast today. Morris threatening Williams for the lead, as Don says, you've got to do a little better than that. Mark Morris is not giving up yet. He's on the backside of him, and he is really looking for the number 1 position. He's not happy with second place. Number 93 going down the front straightaway there in the middle of the pack. As you see the front 3 drivers, they break off the pace just a little bit. Here comes Morris on the outside. A great shoot on the yellow flag as we got a bumper down there. Looks like the front bumper down in the straightaway, and that brought out the yellow flag. Yes, the yellow flag. And it looks like that's Barry Linster's bumper. I know he misses that. Here in the restart, again, that's number 6W, Don Williams, who led down the back straightaway as the yellow flags came out. Morris on the outside of number 99. Number 88, Jerry Pitts, they're in third place, and number 67, they're in the 4th position.
That is a position that not too many of you ever want to have as a starter, because it is really, really tough, and the whole responsibility of that race is right there on your shoulders, and everything better be put together before you turn and lose.
Just a few laps have progressed at this time, and already a couple trouble spots as one spin up on the bumper by Barry Linster, and then Bob Bunch spinning out in turn number 2. And we're ready to go to the green lap, and what is happening down here is number 93, Andrews, like he's still got it in first gear. He's down to just a crawl. Motor stalled on him, and oh, that's a dangerous place to stop and park. I tell you what, another spin out in turn number 2. Whoa, don't blink your eyes, you'll miss some of the action out here. Number 93, Dennis Andrews, slowing down the front straightaway for some reason or another, definitely a motor problem. And there was number 88, Jim Cant, spinning out in turn number 2. We're ready to go again. On the green light, Williams and Morris still 1 and 2. Now, once again, the first and second place drivers will go to the A main and try to get double bucks here today in Las Vegas, Nevada. And then one thing you know for sure, they do not want to take each other out. But I tell you what, these drivers, they drive to win. Gary Pitts, number 88, they're in third place, coming down low on the inside. And Morris, who really favors the high side of the track, does quite well up there. And once again, 6W, Don Williams, still the man to beat out there. And he is really pulling out some fast lap times. Morris down the inside does a good twist. Oh, another spin out there in turn 3 and 4. Could be number 20, Jim Bender. Jim Bender, a little bad luck there in the third turn as he puts it into the infield. And again, we'll try to get 35 laps a day. I know we will, one way or another. We're on the green flag one more time. There's your 2 leaders going on into turn number 1. Number 88, Pitts in the third place position. Number 67 in the 4th slot. Head-to-head combat. Here comes Morris. He made a good move. He does an excellent move from the high side, goes jumping down into the low side of the track. And there's a new leader there, number 99, Mr. Mark Morris in the big black machine. Don on the outside of it this time. And as you can see, way back into the pack there, it's very some tight competition out there because the race is far from over. number 2, Carl Lux. And in good competition, Pitts looking for Williams now at this time. That's the battle going on for second, third. I should say more like a war out there. Whoa, man. Could have been a little contact there in between turns 3 and 4. And still no change in second and third place as Williams is doing everything he can just to get away from Pitts at this time. Number 88 not giving an inch. Williams puts on the gas, tries to shut the door in turn number 3, and he does it. Don Williams making a move back into second place. Comes up on slower traffic, and Jerry Pitts slips on the inside of him. All the meanwhile, number 99, Mark Morris said, goodbye, guys, I'm gone. It's been a long time to catch me. And here comes number 2 in that screaming yellow machine, Mr. Carl Lux. Oh, it gets underneath Jerry Pitts. A spin out down the front straightaway. Oh, a couple of cars down there and a spin out under the yellow as everyone shuts her down.
Butch McIntosh.
Under the caution here. That's a motor blowing out. Number 83, Butch McIntosh. The motor gone. It is just obliterated. As you can see the smoke, and he's up and okay, along with number 21, Al Nooner was involved in that as he spun out in turns 3 and 4. Back under the green. In turn number 4, we'll try one more time. There's Morris, Williams, and number 88, Jerry Pitts. Number 77 and number 10, doing a little heads-up action there in the middle of the pack. Number 10, Ron Johnson, of course. Number 77, Dave Scheidecker. Carl Lux on the inside of number, it looks like number 88. Yes, it is, Jerry Pitts. And that's the battle going on for a third, fourth, and fifth. And 2 leaders coming down again. It's been this way all day long. Morris and Don Williams, heads-up battle for first and second place. Once again, they don't want to take each other out. They want to stay first and second. They want to get the big bucks here in the B main and go right to the A main and whip the fast boys here. They qualified fastest going for the A main, 50 laps back. Here a little later on this afternoon. Down the back straight here in Las Vegas, Nevada for the first inaugural Fall Classic. Sponsored by Sunkist. Brought to you by R&S Video Production. Action here in the B main event, and a lot of spin outs, and well, we don't like to see our boys spin out like that. We like to see all 23 cars go to the finish line, but sometimes that just doesn't work our way. Their leader's still good shape, cars running very smooth, no smoke, tires looking very good at this time, good traction in the turn. Mark Morris is now holding his own. He's the leader at this time. The big black machine in number 6W, Don Williams. Like we have another spin out, number 20, Jim Bender, in turn number 4. And once again, the yellows come out again. Gonna be a long afternoon for these boys. Under the green, here we go. We'll try to get the rest of the laps coming your way. No change in the front two. Number 88 in the third position at this time, which again, Mr. Jerry Pitts from Bakersfield. Don Williams actually closed up the gap between first and second on Morris at this time. Looking for the inside. Mark says, you got to do a little better than that to get around me. Very tight there in the fourth turn. I thought for sure Don was going to come underneath Mark. But Don's a little better driver than I give him credit for because he's right there with him. But he's so close. He's not touching him. A good clean race here in first and second place. The B main. And once again, here comes Williams. Oh, that was a little contact there. Whoa! And Williams almost loses it. Comes out to the infield. Comes back in. And he's going to lose a position to number 88. Jerry Pitts, who's been sitting in third place, saying, that's what I wanted. Thank you very much. Now I'm in a qualifying position for the A main event. And he's got a big smile on his face right about now. And Don Williams, he's kind of frustrated. Now number 77 bumps Williams, and he's in the wall. Number 6W, Don Williams in the wall, being bumped by number 77. They're in between turns 3 and 4. And it was David Scheidecker. As Williams is going to coast right down the front straightaway. You know that side badly damaged. We'll see if he can get back in the program. We're under the yellow. Here we go. We're ready to go. Once again, 6W. Williams, he's out of the race. Did not show back up. And it's Morris, Jerry Pitts, and number 77, Scheidecker in third. Now, Scheidecker giving Pitts a run for his money out there. Oh, 4. Number 77 on the wall. He tears up the wall. The machine is gone. Number 77, Scheidecker, takes out his whole right side of the car down the back straightaway, and that does bring out another yellow out here. Number 77. Don't know how that happened, but I tell you what, I hope he's okay.
Right off those rocks in time to get out of there, please. Thank you.
Into the green, and once again, David Scheidecker, he was okay, but the car, as you could tell, was totaled, and he'll be sitting out on the sideline, a very dejected man right now. Here we go, back into the green. The B main, that's right, we're still in the B main. These guys still giving a run for his money. Some good tight action out here. I haven't seen racing like this in a long, long time. Number 67 back in the program, well into the pack there with number 10, Rod Johnson. Another spin on turn number 4. Almost clips our car. No can do. He comes out clean. But we do have one sideways and backwards in turn number 4. That'd be number 25, I do believe. Randy Moore. Randy Moore, he spun out in turn number 4.
If he wants to move to the A main.
We're set to go here on the green one more time. In the B main. Racing for some big bucks. First and second place goes with the A main. It's going to get real tight right about now as the lap's closing down. Into the green. Speed's raising. We're out to turn number 4 looking for the front straightaway. And now they're just trying to hang on to the cars, hang on to the machine. Don't make no contact. Let's go to the finish line and look for the checker flag. Some beautiful prepared cars out there this afternoon in Las Vegas, Nevada. Up action, number 20 down low on the inside of number 67. Number 20 comes down low into turn number 3. He makes the move, betters his position just a little bit as they come down the front straightaway. Number 20, Jim Bender from Downey, California. There's number 112 and number 67 in that black, white, and red machine. He coming into third turn. Again, he's got some company knocking at the door on the inside. Here they come now for this into the down the straightaway. Still the same. Number 2, Carl Lux. There's number 88 car coming down the front straightaway. And the pack is very tight there. In the back of the pack, they're still all jockeying position. They have not given up yet. No one has given up yet. They are still jamming, looking for that checker flag here in the B main in Las Vegas, Nevada. Number 88, there's the leaders now. Number 10, Rod Johnson in third. Number 99, Mark Morris. He is the man to beat. Number 10, Rod Johnson closes up the gap between second and third. They're looking for the checker flag. Few more laps to go. Here we go into turn number 1. Mark Morris, the man in the black machine. Number 99, he puts on the steam, and he is cruising home. He's been out front, give and take with Don Williams. And we're a yellow flag. Another accident. That's number 112, Charlie Price with a spin out.
Behind him, number 88 pitch.
Into the green. Here we go once again. We started with 23 cars. We're down to probably about 19 or probably more like 13 cars this time. Number 2, Carl Lux. There's number 18, and there's number 67 one more time again. He's been in the thick of things all day long. Number 67 being Jimmy Sanderson. Mr. Sanderson from Las Vegas, Nevada. Jerry Pitts, Rod Johnson. There's a good battle happening away. Moore still into his second and third right there. Number 88 and number 10. Johnson from Canyon Country. And Jerry Pitts from Bakersfield, California. Now Rod Johnson, now he knows he's got to get at least second to go to the A main, and they want to go to the A main event. Morris, he's been cruising for the last few laps there into the lead. Not actually cruising, but he's got no pressure on him because Pitts has got the pressure right now on number 10, Johnson. change. First, second, and third. Wheel to wheel. I see a yellow flag. We do have a spin out. Number 2, Carl Lux. Oh, ruined his day as he spins out there to back straightaway. We're closing in here under the green, looking for the green at this time. And I think Ron Esau is going to give it to him. Once again, head-to-head combat here in the B main on a beautiful Las Vegas Speedrome in Las Vegas, Nevada. The first inaugural Fall Classic, sponsored by Sunkist. Brought to you by R&S Video Productions, Pitts and Johnson. There is the story right there. Morris, he's pretty much in the lead. If he can hang on to it, he wins the Bucks, he goes to the A main. Second place, it's in question. The second place driver, he goes to the A main, but it's a question between number 88, Jerry Pitts, and number 10 from Canyon Country, Rod Johnson. Down to one more lap to go. Closing up the last very, very quickly. Much eventful here, B main event, but it's coming down to a close here. B main, Las Vegas, Nevada. Number 99, the black machine. It's all his. Yes, it is. Number 99 is official Mark Morris. And in second place, number 88, Jerry Pitts. Will see those two bad boys in the A main.
Mark Norris is Southern California.
We're into the A main here in Las Vegas, Nevada. 50 hot laps, and what a driver pack we got here this afternoon. Once again, over 20 cars into the A main. And we'll start at the back row. Number 88, Jerry Pitts. Once again, the B main transfer. He's not in there. Number 99, Mark Morris from Lakeside. Number 21, Mr. Kenny Bossy from Sepulveda, California. Making a long trek, and he's in the program, and that's what it's all about. These cars beautifully prepared, beautifully painted, and I tell you, it just takes one little hit on the wall or a little bump, and the whole thing is ruined. They go back to the garage and rebuild, and that's what all of them do. They'll say, just a little bit of time and a little bit of work, and it'll be back to new. Number 44 from Newhall, California, will be Bobby Lyon. Number 49, again from Newhall, California, it's Harry Brady. And number 7 in the big red machine, Mr. Ed Hale. In the number 11 machine, be Gary Menlo. Gary comes out of Riverside, California. Number 57, Tom Finnerson. Tom Finnerson from Rio Alto, California. A lot of California boys racing here in Las Vegas today. Nice to have them all here with us. And number 84 from Bakersfield, California, in the Miller car, Steve Black. Number 29, Ray Naveau from Buena Park, California. And there's the racing dentist himself from Las Vegas, Nevada, Doc Festina. And here's a really good-looking automobile from Bakersfield, California, from Petrus Racing, none other than Terry Petrus. Number 75 from Sepulveda, California, Roman Kalzinski. Number 33, he comes from Granada Hills, Mike Kinky. And number 52 next into the lineup, again from Bakersfield, Mr. Jim Ward. Jim, fine young man, ready to race. Don't be so nervous, Jim. It'll be over just 50 laps. Hopefully you'll be in the front position. Number 27, I do believe, is up next. Yes, number 27, Mike Egge. Number 25, be Dan Press from Newhall, California. And now it's Ron, you bar our starter, having a little trouble there, trying to figure out which way he's going to go. The A main event, once again, 50 laps. Big crowd here this afternoon. This was rescheduled. Actually, it was supposed to run in November 9th and 10th, but they got literally winded out. Could not run because of the wind, and they postponed it until the first week of December. And we're really happy to see all the drivers come back. A big class here today. Number 5 from Bakersfield, California. A super champion here, Mr. Jim Thurkettle. He's not from Bakersfield, he's from Selmar, California. We see him race so many times in Bakersfield, almost feel like he's at home. Jim Thurkettle, ladies and gentlemen. Getting a second place last week in Phoenix, by the way. And number 12, from Riverside, California, Larry Lord Racing Enterprises. None other than Mr. Larry Lord. Number 98. We'll have 2 number 98s, I do believe, in this race. We Ron Esau. Ron Esau comes from El Cajon, California. And then coming up next in a beautifully orange Sunkist car, Mr. Dick Cobb, hometown favorite, Las Vegas, Nevada. And as we can see, the other number 98 machine, Randy Swalwell. We've seen some Randy and I believe Dick and Ron in the A Trophy Dash. There's Dick Cobb. He's ready to race. A fine gentleman, really quiet, soft-spoken man, but you tell you, he gets into the cab there. He's ready to race. Coming up, number 17, Randy Olson. They're right on the top pack there from Eureka, California. And that's the lineup for the A main event here in Las Vegas, Nevada. An RNS video production here in the first inaugural Fall Classic, sponsored by Sunkist. This is Dave Sullivan. It's a pleasure to be here trackside on a beautiful track. This is the first open comp race at the Las Vegas Speedrome, and we hope to see many, many more out here. A fantastic organization and a great place to race. Now, these old boys here, they're going to make sure everything is right. The starter's going to make sure everything is right before they let them go. They got to get the motors warmed up. They got to get those tires warmed up. You'll be seeing them swaying right to left. They got to get the tires good and warm, get some good traction, because this is it. This is the main event. We're going to be racing for all the big bucks here this afternoon. And the back of the pack, once again, the B main qualifiers, which is Pitts and Mark Morris. They're going to be trying to race for more money in the main event. A great program here in Las Vegas as they transfer by winning the B main. Drivers here this afternoon: Esau, Dick Cobb, Jim Thurkettle, Doc Faustina, Dan Press from Newhall, Mike Egge, Mike Kinky, Harry Brady, Bob Lyon, Jerry Pitts, Mark Morris. They're all here. Many, many more. This is a super lineup. They really showed up. After being postponed, I tell you what, these guys came back. They love to race. They don't mind to travel. These guys travel throughout the year on the circuit through Arizona, Las Vegas, Nevada here now. Hope we'll see them back next year. And, of course, in California, where a lot of the drivers have come from for this kind of a chilly afternoon in Las Vegas. But once again, it's going to heat up very, very shortly as the pack looking close. But once again, we're not quite ready. I don't think Ron likes what he sees, and we'll get him set up and ready to go.
Even Chester Ely got up, huh? Whoa, I know he's coming. He'll be back.
The crowd has been excited all day long. Of course, they have seen some great excitement, some great racing throughout the morning, through qualifying, the Trophy Dash, and then the B main, and they have all stayed and waited for the big 50-lapper here, the big A main 50-lapper, and they have been quite excited. A great crowd here in Las Vegas today, and we're really glad that all of them could show up.
Would not have survived had it not been for the fact that they've been brought in stock cars and done away with the other ones.
And of course, we'd like to thank our sponsors for today's event: Sunkist, the 7-Up people in North Las Vegas, for help putting on this event.
Now snake fashion. There goes Cobb and Esau, Larry Moore, Jimmy Thurkettle, the whole group all trying to heat up those tires and get them going as they wait for Mr. Yarborough, your starter. Just one more time, buddy. Slow it down.
You're on the pole position this afternoon. Number 17, Randy Olson from Eureka. Number 98 in the first row on the outside, Randy Swalwell. Dick Cobb and Ron Esau in the second row. Larry Lord in the third row. Number 12 and number 5, Thurkettle and Lord, the two fastest qualifiers. Looks like we're almost set to go. No, I don't think we're on like that. And we're going to try it again. Once again, it was Thurkettle and Larry Lord, the two fastest. In fact, they tied the fastest qualifying time this afternoon. They're set. They look tight. They're out of turn number 4. We'll see what Ron says. The green flag is up. We're ready to race 50 laps. It's hot. It's exciting. This is only half a lap. We've got 49.5 left to go. They're paired off in for the lead. And the pack is tight. Everyone looking for the number 1 position. It's the rider and the driver in the pole position. Number 17, Randy Olson. Had that short way around the track. And apparently, Ron Yarborough, our starter, did not like it, and we're going to have a complete restart. Apparently, we had a car spin out there, and oh, there it is, and back in the straightaway there, car spinning out, and we'll go to a complete restart here. Ron Yarborough quickly catching on to it, pulled out the yellow flag, and we're going to try it again.
Number 17, that's Randy Olson trying to get the whole shot once again. Ron Yarborough, your starter, says, no, that's not going to go. Olson, you've got to hold it in place. Get ready as we go racing at the Speedrome.
That looks real good in turn number 4. There's the green flag. Let's see if we can do it again. 17, Olson on the inside. He didn't quite get the shot that he liked, but he dropped them back into the second position. It's Randy Swalwell, the leader at this point. Number 12, Larry Lord, there in the third position. 4th, 5th, and 6th. Oh, man, some heavy action there in the middle of the pack. In the back of the pack, they steer paired up, trying to get a little loose ground there and try to get around each other. The leader, number 98, still into top contention. Number 17, doing battle with the inside. That's got to be number 98, Ron Esau. Mel Cajon. There's Esau now, number 98. Thurkettle. And your leader, the other number 98, Mr. Randy Swalwell. Little smoke coming from, I do believe, number 49, Harry Brady. It disappears, but it's coming back into turns 3 and 4. And Harry's in trouble early into the race. That's not any way to complete the afternoon. He's pushing up on, I do believe, Steve Black, number 84. Number 49, looks like the tires are rubbing, and they are smoking out bad. He shouldn't last too much longer as he's got some contact underneath the fenders there, and the tires wearing down very, very quickly at this point. Number 49, Harry Brady from Newhall, California. Number 84, Steve Black from Bakersfield in front of him at this time. All the meanwhile, back into the front, it is a tight seesaw battle going on. 3rd, 4th, and 5th like is in turn number 3 at this time. And it's actually 4 drivers looking for 3rd place. 1st and 2nd place come up, and I do believe that's number 5, Mr. Jim Thurkettle from Selmar, California, into the lead. Number 98, Randy Swalwell in the 2nd position. Thurkettle, sponsored by Bryson Oil, Doug Jones, Time and Company, Speedway Engineering, and Red Portable Tanks. Number 17, which is Randy Olson, starting on the pole, drop back into 4th and 5th. Dick Cobb and Larry Lord. He's in with some impressive talent there, going into the middle of the pack at this time. They're all trying to get around. I do believe that's number 98, Esau, in 3rd place. Again, some really good talent out there in the front 10 positions at this time. Esau holding them back, not going to let them go. And Esau definitely got the throttle down now. He's got that pedal down, and he's not going to let them pass. He's got a few more laps, about 45 laps left to go at this point. Good clean race at this time. Larry Lord down low on the inside with Dick Cobb in the middle of the pack. That's number 17 from Eureka, California, Randy Olson. He's the one next in line off of Ron Esau. All the meanwhile, whoa, we got a heavy crash in turn number 2. Oh my goodness, he clipped the wall, took the wall completely out. I do believe that's number 75. Number 75, Roman Kalzinski. Oh, he decked that wall awfully hard. I hope the man's okay. The car is just totaled. The frame completely demolished. There we can see a look at the front end now. He took that wall out. He moved that big concrete barrier. As he clipped up on it, comes straight into the wall in turn number 2 and slid down into the infield. Number 75, Roman Kalzinski, was up. He was out of the car okay. And Roman's, his body's okay. His car is definitely a mess. What a bad, bad accident. Fire coming out of the front end. There you can see the wall now as he moved that big concrete barrier. It's amazing. Those things weigh hundreds and hundreds of pounds. The car is demolished. He'll have a long season to build that up. I tell you what, it will be a while to see him back in the program. We're into the green, ready to go. A-Main 50 laps, Las Vegas, Nevada. I can hardly stand it. Some good, quick timing coming your way. Your 2 top qualifiers, number 12, Larry Lord. Whoa, we got another spin. A couple cars, one into the wall, one on the infield. And those are the 2 drivers from the B-Main. Took each other out. Mark Morris and Jerry Pitts. Getting ready, set to go here as the B-Main finishers. They're out of the program, and it's Jim Thurkettle from Selmar, California. If he can hang on to it, it'd be a good win for him. But once again, the talent is fantastic. They've all come to Las Vegas this weekend to race. Race with the best. Esau, Swalwell, 2nd and 3rd. Number 98 brothers out there. Number 17 in the 4th position this time. He's getting in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. They're freight training out the 2nd turn, and there's still no change in that action at this time. Randy Olson, number 17. There's Larry Lord, Dick Cobb, the 4th, 5th, and 6th. Meanwhile, Thurkettle, Swalwell, and Ron Esau for 2nd and 3rd. And Thurkettle feeling no pressure this time as he's down the back straight. Ooh, a little bump and shove there. That's number 49. It was Harry Brady, the man whose tires were rubbing this time, but he's still into the race at this time. Apparently he's got the problem fixed now. He's doing a little smoke coming out of there, and he's in the middle of the pack. Number 7, Ed Hale there. He's looking very good at this time. Putting on one heck of a show this afternoon. There we go. It looks like number 70. Oh, a little slide and push and shove out there. That was number 12, Larry Lord, trying to get around Randy Olson, and you just can't do it that way. It's been proven time and time again. Tough driving there in the middle of the pack. Dick Cobb, number 36. A host of other drivers out there trying to get around. But I tell you, on the short course and the speeds these drivers are going around, it's incredible that they can even pass. They try diving low into turns 3 and 4. No change in the leaderboard at this time. Swalwell, and that's Swalwell and Olson, head-to-head combat out there. Larry Lord behind him, and I do that's old number 25 out there. Dan Press and Newhall in the thick of things. Company, I'll tell you what, Swalwell went to the outside, and he got 3 cars moved up on him. He's got him shoved up on the outside. He can't get down low, and 4 cars trying to get around Randy Swalwell at this time, and they all do. Dick Cobb is the last to pass Swalwell at this time. There's Larry Lord, Dan Press, Randy Olson, number 17. As now Dan Press going to do a little press himself out there on Olson. Still no change in your number 1 position. The man from Selmar, California, Jim Thurkettle, number 5, the big Timex sponsor right on the hood. Bryson Oil, a host of others out there, fine sponsors. Olson's car a little beat up as someone's been dancing on the side, the left side of his automobile at this time. Still racing fine, still racing fast. 4 turn. Here comes the back of the pack of this time. 50 left. 8 in Las Vegas, Nevada. And look who showed up. The one who spun out, number 88, Jerry Pitts, but he's way back, several laps down. And there's your leader now. Boy, this guy, he's been in this position hundreds and hundreds of times before. The man sponsored by Timex, Bryson Oil, Doug Jones, Speedway Engineering, Red Portable Tanks, getting a 2nd last weekend in Phoenix, and right now he's in the number 1 position, Mr. Jim Thurkettle. Thurkettle getting around slower traffic, number 21, Kenny Bossy from Sepulveda, California. These drivers have been promised that the last 5 laps will be ran under the green. So the last 5 laps will be run under the green. So if there's a spin out of some sort, there will be 5 laps regardless. If it's a 49th lap, a spin out, they'll have 5 more laps to go. 5 laps under the green for the finish. That's the only way to finish a race. Number 25, number 17, there they go. Dan Press and number 17, Randy Olson from Eureka, California. These guys have been doing this for the last 15 minutes. Press on the inside, trying to get around Olson. Oh, head to head down the front straightaway. And Press is not done yet. Oh, he's trying to get it away. And Olson says, I'm not going to give it to you, baby. You got to earn it. And I think Dan just did. Dan Press makes the move on Olson there in the 4th turn. Larry Lord right behind him at this time. It's been that way all afternoon long. Press was back in the pack for a while. He jumped back up in there, and he's in the thick of things. Looking for some big bucks here in the A-Main, Las Vegas, Nevada. The first inaugural Fall Classic. Las Vegas Speedrome. It's always nice to come to Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a fine race. Number 98 out there, and that's Ron Esau, the big McDonald's sponsor there on the back end. And now Press is gunning for him. He wants Esau now to get out of the way so he can get around. And I know Ron's is not going to give it to him. No way. Comes Dan, no can do. Ron says no. It is wheel to wheel, head-to-head combat again down the straightaway. And this A-Main has been this way all afternoon long. It has been totally exciting. These drivers have put on an incredible show this afternoon. This is the contest going for the middle of the pack. Actually, I think 4th, 5th, and 6th. And Press finally gets on the inside of Esau. And it's Dan Press making his move out there. Sleeping a little early in the race, but he's putting on the power now. And Dan Press, a man to contend with here this afternoon's event. Some superb racing. You got over 20 cars on the track, and so far just a couple spin-outs, just a couple accidents, and it just shows the talent of these drivers and the concentration level awfully high. Esau and Randy Olson, Larry Lord, and then Mr. Dick Cobb from Las Vegas, Nevada, in the Sunkist machine. Also one of the sponsors for this, Sunkist, the 7-Up bottling people out of Las Vegas, North Las Vegas. Press got around Ron Esau about 5 laps ago, but now Ron has got some more company knocking at the door. As I tell you, Ron will be a tired man after 50 laps. That's Larry Lord looking for it on the inside, number 12, one of the fastest qualifiers today. And Randy Olson, Dick Cobb right behind him. You don't ever make a mistake out there. Whoa, Dick Cobb a little low on the infield at turn number 1. He comes out fine, though. Randy Olson on the outside. Dick Cobb coming down low in turn number 3. Whoa, might have been a little body contact out. No, little spin out at turn number 4. 2 drivers spinning out. That's Esau and Larry Lord down on the infield. Esau trying to get back together. He got it all fired up, and Ron Esau back in the program. All the meanwhile, Larry Lord is trying everything he can to get that machine moving. And it's not going too fast there, Larry. He got it fired back up. It's incredible. The front end just about demolished. It's almost off that thing. But Larry Lord from Larry Lord Racing Enterprises, woo, incredible. Under the yellow. Ready to go. We're looking for the green light. Jim Thurkettle, the man to beat. Dan Press, there he is, number 25. Dan Press from Newhall, California. He's back in the pack early in the race, but he bit his time, and now he's ready to race. Dick Cobb, whoa, another little spin out there in turn number 2. As Dick Cobb in 3rd place. Now, he's not involved in this little spin out. There goes your leaders now. And it is Dan Press, number 25, taking the lead from Thurkettle. Oh, Jim is not going to stand for this. No way. He's going to give Dan a run for his money. You better believe it. Dick Cobb in 3rd place, 4th and 5th, right there, knocking at the door. Hey, Bay, Las Vegas, Nevada, I can hardly stand it. Some incredible racing this afternoon. Thurkettle right on the backside of your leader, your new leader, number 25. Dan Press. Dan Press looking for the big bucks, and he's in the position to do it if he can just hang on to it. Once again, the final 5 laps have got to be under the green. Coming up on slower traffic. Thurkettle looking for a load on the inside in turn number 2. No, not going to happen. Press outguns him on the outside, got the power, and hanging on to the number 1 position. Dick Cobb in the Sunkist machine from Las Vegas, Nevada. He's in 3rd. He's got some company right behind him. Two drivers for 4th and 5th. Thurkettle again, same place on the inside, awfully close to Press. Not going to happen. Press on the outside, jumps on the low on the inside of turn number 3. Doesn't give to Thurkettle. It's head-to-head combat down the straightaway. Thurkettle got the inside away from Press. In turn number 1, he comes back from Selmar, California. Jim Thurkettle, number 25. Dan Press at number 4. Dick Cobb in the Sunkist machine, 1, 2, and 3. A main here in the first inaugural Fall Classic. Spin out in turn number 4. I didn't get the number. We'll see what happens this time. Number 36 is the man that spun out in turn number 4 as we're under the yellow.
Number 17, that's Randy Olson, who spun it going into turn number 4. Number 17, Randy Olson, spun it going into number 4 as we go under a yellow flag once again.
Number 17 also involved in that, Randy Olson. As we clear up the debris, fine crew they got here as they really take care of the track very, very quickly. Once again, it was number 36 spinning out. We're closing up on to the final laps here in the A main. Still in the yellow is Ron Esau. Not quite ready to let him go at this point. But it's Jim Thurkettle, number 25, Dan Press, number 4, Dick Cobb. 1, 2, and 3, and we're the final 5 laps. We're the 48th lap, but once again, the drivers needed 5 laps for the green. That's what they were promised, and they're gonna get it here this afternoon. We're ready to go. That's the big green flag. 5 laps. Let's see if Jim can hang on to it. Dan Press, you've seen what he can do from the back of the pack, moved his way into the lead. For just about 2 laps, Thurkettle regained the lead, but he's got 4 laps to do it in. Jim Thurkettle from Selmar. Dan Press, number 4, Dick Cobb in 3rd. 4 laps left to go. And look at Thurkettle go. Good space in between 1st and 2nd. Press is trying to close up the gap, but Thurkettle is just cutting loose, man. Put on the afterburners, and this man is flying. Into turn number 2, 3 laps left to go, and the lead is widening at this point. At least a 2nd lead between 1st and 2nd place. Press coming on very nicely into the turns. 3 laps left to go. Dick Cobb still in 3rd place. Here comes the rest of the pack, 4th through 10th. Very tight indeed. Peters looks like he's in the 5th position this time from Bakersfield, California. And looks like number 36, number 98 there in the 4th slot. 1 more lap left to go, and look at your leader now. It'll be hard to catch this man. He knows how to win. He's been there 100 times before. Ladies and gentlemen, he's from Selmar, California, into turn number 3. Whoa, he's got a little engine smoke coming out the back end out there, but I think he's gonna make it. Your winner, Jim Thurkettle from Selmar, California. 2nd place, Dan Press, and in 3rd place, number 4 from Las Vegas, Nevada, Mr. Dick Cobb. Peters looking like he's got a 5th position on the inside. What a race. What a battle. We close down on the sunset. And you can see the smoke coming out the back end now. But he made it. He got the checker flag, and that's all that matters. Any way you can out there. And he's going to cruise in. Look to take you a victory lap. A fine champion. 5-time track champion in Mesa Marin in Bakersfield, California. And anywhere you go, you see his trailer out there, you know you got some talent. The talent, once again, has been just absolutely fantastic here in Las Vegas. It was postponed from November to December, but they all showed back up. And I tell you what, the promoters in Las Vegas, they really appreciate that. But this is the lap that everyone wants to take right here. Unfortunately, we can only give it to one, but we're giving it to a fine track champion at this time. As we kept saying earlier in the broadcast, from Bakersfield. He's from Selmar, California, but he races locally in Mesa Marin. Every time the track is open, you'll find Jim and a host of others there. Jim Thurkettle, sponsored by Timex, Bryson Oil, Doug Jones, Speedway Engineering, and Red's Portable Tanks. Here he goes. He gets out of the cockpit, and he's ready to celebrate. Good handshake by one of the promoters there. Once again, that's the A-main. That's Mrs. Timac right there, giving her Jim a big hug. Jim, a very nice gentleman, very polite, very cordial. You go in the pits, he'll talk to you. He's just that kind of guy, a true track champion. And I tell you what, it's always nice to see one of the champions like that. Just put another one on his belt, number 5. And that ends Las Vegas, Nevada inaugural Fall Classic, sponsored by Sunkist. This is Dave Scheidecker along with RNS Video Productions. Nice to have you here, and we'll see you next year in Las Vegas, Nevada.